Well, track and field athletes, I just want to take some time to go over what we covered in today's athlete meeting. We had an athlete meeting in my room at 7:30 this morning, and we had one in Coach Frank's room at 3:30 this afternoon. If you were unable to make one of those two meetings, you should watch this entire video so you are 100% prepared for track to start on March 6th. The first thing we covered is track and field. Big part of track and field is becoming a better athlete. This year, the Sun Prairie Cardinals has had a fantastic season so far. All of the programs are just top-notch, winning conference titles, contending for state titles, and we want to keep that tradition continuing as we move into the spring. So talk to your friends. Yeah, we want multi-athletes here in Sun Prairie. Get them out for track and field. And you hear the term family a lot, especially if you've been around the program before. We were the largest team in the state last year with over 240 athletes. And I talked to a few coaches from the Midwest, and they said we might have been one of the largest programs in the entire Midwest. So being part of that large extended family, being part of that group that's there to support each other is a big part of track and field. We want to really accomplish the following during this little video. Outline expectations for athletes and make sure you're prepared for the season. Remember that March 6th is the start of track. We will meet at 3:45 in the wrestling room. And you should not change. You just show up there with your bag, all of your forms, your cards filled out, and then a $5 lock from the athletic office. We'll be assigning lockers to people as quickly as we can. And in order to participate, you need a blue and gold card that you get from the athletic office. You need a blue track contract that you should have gotten from one of the coaches during the last couple of meetings. And that means you can start practicing on March 6th. We are not taking a lot of late kids this year. So if you don't have your stuff on March 6th or 7th, you might as well forget about coming out for track and field because we want kids that are committed 100% to the program and have all their ducks in a row before we start practice on March 6th. Our program philosophy is simple. It takes quality athletes, supportive parents, and knowledgeable coaches to make a successful program. And going over this, the big thing for you as an athlete is we want you to compete and work to your full potential in and out of the classroom, on the track, in the circle, on the runway. We want you working and competing to your full potential. That's going to give you a positive experience for track and field, and it's going to more importantly prepare you for life because that's a big part of life is always rising to the occasion, working to your full potential, competing for jobs, competing for that raise, and ability times prep times effort times will equals success. And that's what we want. We want everyone to experience success in Sun Prairie. As a student athlete, your expectations are that you should be committed to the team between 3:45 and 6 o'clock. Remember that spring break is family first. So if you need to leave somewhere for spring break, you'll be communicating that to me. You are expected to be able to communicate effectively as a track and field athlete. There are 240 of you. Hopefully this year we have 250 or 260. But you are expected to be able to check your email, respond to those emails, fill out forms. We need to fill out forms. Basically, you need to communicate with us to make our lives easy and to make your lives easy. We also have high expectations. We want positive behavior in and out of the classroom and quality grades. Please take some time and review this. Review this with your parents so we're all on the same page before we start on March 6th. We do cut. Everyone makes a team, and it's based on your work ethic and following the rules. If you do not show work ethic, if you do not follow the rules, if you make track and field less fun for other people, then you will be asked to leave. Track and field is a privilege, and poor grades or poor behavior will result in you being removed from the team. We want to be prepared for practice. As I said, on March 6th, you're going to report to the wrestling room, and we will get our lockers taken care of at that point. You should purchase a locker for $5 from the athletic offices. And we are not changing. We'll be assigning lockers. So when we assign lockers, you'll go down there, you'll sign up for your locker, and then you can change at that point. We will be having a practice, so yes, bring your clothing. But we will be getting lockers first. Once again, requirements to participate. You will have to have a blue and gold card, a blue track contract, and then that means you can practice on March 6th. The fee this year is different than in years past. Your parents will get a bill via Infinite Campus after the track season begins. So previously we had to collect, the athletic office collected money. This year it'll be done electronically, and you'll be getting that done after the season starts. Atypical practice means we meet at 3:45 in the high school wrestling room. We start as a team. We will break out into different groups based on your events, based on your ability levels, and then we'll come back together at 6 o'clock to finish the practice as a team. The big thing for me, to you, especially to start the year, is to communicate and communicate and communicate. You're going to be getting weekly emails. If you are absent, you need to communicate that with me as soon as possible, and you should CC the event coach that you work with, and also CC your parents on that email so we can keep everybody in the same loop. Don't forget that your parents can sign up for Track Family emails if they email that email right here. Okay, you can email that, and that will get you to the Track Family email. We are making a big push for social media this year. So you kids with Twitter and Instagram, you should add the SP Track Fam to your account. And if you happen to have a Facebook, we do have a SP Track and Field Facebook page. So we're really pushing positive social media with all of our athletes this year. We did switch from Ameriprint to Badger Sporting Goods, so you should go online. I will be sending out the code once again, and you should at least get a jacket and maybe a shirt. There's tons of other stuff for fan wear, for your families, for your friends. But remember, those are online and they're due by March 14th. And after March 14th, they shut down. So do not be late with that. You'll be locked out of your order form. So a quick review. Remember that you should have a positive experience with the Sun Prairie Track and Field program. You're there to work hard, be part of a team, and demonstrate the qualities that you'll need for life. We do make team selections based on work ethics and following team expectations. Make sure you are getting the calendar either into your phone or on a paper calendar, and you're communicating that with your parents. Expectations is your job is to represent our program in a positive way, and your actions should always reflect that. Practice does start, I know it says March 7th here, but it should say March 6th. All right. And finally, if you have any questions, you can contact me at that email in front of you. And don't forget to add the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook pages, whichever of those social medias you're part of. Looking forward to another great season. And if you have any questions, please contact me. Thank you, Cardinals.